We did it to an extent.
Yeah,
We did a draft hangout here on Twitter, which was very
Yep.
exciting.
For the first round.
Yes, and that was good. Obviously, Griff, both of us are from Michigan, which is very exciting, right?
Yes.
How would you grade the Detroit Lions draft?
I think the Lions get an A, and for the simple reason of, you didn't get too cute at 2. You took the positional need. You took the edge rusher. Now, because let's be honest, the Lions have had like one of the worst pass rushing defenses. I think they were ranked 28th in the last 5 years. So definitely fill a need there. They got aggressive. They traded up to 12 to get Jameson Williams, a guy they clearly were in love with and viewed as a top 10 prospect. And it's went, hey, he's still here for us at 12. We're going to be bold and go get him. I respect the hell out of Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes for doing that. And you know what? Because I bash on her all the time, I got to be fair. I've always said, do things I don't like. I say mean things. Do things I do like. I will say good things. I have to give Sheila Ford credit. She did not turn down that trade. An owner very well could say, no, you're not doing that to a GM. She didn't get in the way. And that's all I ask from the owner. Don't get in the way. Let your GM do his job. Let him be bold. Let him run the ship how he needs to, and respect to her for not getting in the way. And I think Williams is a great value at 12. I mean, if that ACL recovers the way it looks like it will, especially with how sports medicine is, the Lions get a potential all-pro caliber player that he could be the next, Justin Jefferson guy. He's got elite speed, tall, physical receiver, everything you could ask for. He's going to come in and make an immediate impact on the team. And then, as far as the rest of the draft, the second round, obviously, they got Pascal in the second round, another edge. Well, he's a D lineman, which was great. He can play all over the line. He can rush the passer. He can help stuff the run. The Lions' run defense is going to be really good. So, not that it's a very big running league, but they're not going to let you run on them. You're not going to be able to bully them on the ground, which in previous years they've had. Because Pascal, Aleem McNeil, and Levi Orunzarike from last year, Hutch off the edge, just good stuff all around. And then, they got a safety in the third round. That immediately helps because Will Harris isn't very good. So, again, every pick they made, it gets an A because top of the draft you just don't be stupid. Just take the obvious pick. It's the right pick. It was either Hutch or Thibs. Either one I was going to be fine with. You trade up, you got bold, and you got an elite level skill player at receiver to really solidify the offense and basically give Jared Goff no excuses this upcoming season to prove he's the guy. He's got an O-line, he's got a running game, tight end, and good wide receivers now. No, it's on him, right? It's put up or shut up time for him, which is great. So, if you want to see if he's the guy, give him the tools to prove it. And then, like I said, the rest of the draft was just filling positional needs. So, in terms of doing that and taking guys that the team needed and hopefully filling holes, it's an A draft. And, we'll see obviously down the line how these guys all pan out. But Brad Holmes' first draft was very good. And if he hits as well on this one as he did on, the previous ones, on his previous draft, then this team is going to be set with some very good starters for years to come playing on cheap rookie deals. So very, very promising draft. But we'll see how they play out once they start playing NFL football.
Yeah, and I mean, I always thought it was funny. We do the mock drafts, and I'm sick of them, right? Obviously, you don't know who's gonna take who. They're always wrong. I don't understand. Sometimes they'll do oh, we're picking every single pick, all 200 picks, and I'm like, you gotta stop with that. I'm just glad we don't have to mock drafts. To me, have gotten more annoying. Almost as annoying as campaign signs when there's an election going on. I'm sick of it at the end. So sick of it. But I did want to mention though too about the Lions. Brad Holmes, obviously, the reason why that I trust him so much is just because of his draft prowess or experience. Obviously, with the Rams, he's done great work. And so I think that that's basically what you saw with the Lions in this draft. And I think that, again, like we've said, Dan Orlovsky is now like parading around on ESPN saying the Lions are going to kick ass in a couple years, and it is actually kind of
Yeah,
exciting.
I think realistically, like this team, if things are going right in the rebuild, they need to be making the playoffs next year. So not
Absolutely.
not this, so not 6 months from now, but a year and a half from now. After your third draft, there's no excuse to not. And you know what? I'm not going to pick the Lions to win a playoff game or to even make the playoffs. I mean, I do think they have a lighter schedule, and I obviously think this draft class looks very good, and there should be some significant improvement because of how much better the offense appeared to have gotten in terms of the skill positions they've added, and how much better the defense looks to have gotten with the linebackers and edge rushers and the safety they added. I think it really comes down to like if Okudah and the corners can if Okudah can become be worth anything, and the other corners that really overplayed last year can do the same thing. I don't think it's ridiculous to think that the Lions could sneak into the playoffs, especially considering there's 3 wild card spots. I think we're going to see the Lions in the hunt, right, on the graphic this year. And I think if they're able to do that, that's a successful season. If you improve by 5 to 6 wins, maybe even 7 wins, go 500, 8, 9, 9 and 8, right around there. That's a huge improvement from last year, and I would be singing the praises of Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell for doing that.